Hi and welcome back to Celebrity Goddess Oracle. I'm going to be using the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards today, as I usually do, and today we're going to connect into the energy of Bella Hadid. So if you haven't watched the previous video, I did a reading on Gigi. So, okay, right, let's jump right in. Please check it out. I'll add a link to it and you can have a look at it too. That'd be great. So, Bella Hadid, I remember watching her first on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She seemed to be a little bit like the younger sort of sister who was a little bit sort of, I don't know, I feel sort of, not as focused on actually, not as focused on. I'm going to go here actually, I think, perhaps as Gigi, but she's, you know, she's really made, well, she's really done well for herself. She's, oh wow, okay. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Does Bella Hadid have a secret love? I don't know, that's the feeling I get when I connect into this. I mean, I'm not even sort of finished with the cards yet, but that's sort of like it's the feeling I get. Does she have a boyfriend? I don't know. Maybe you can let me know and put a comments below. Here and here as well. Okay, so I feel like actually we're just gonna go here like that. These are separate. Okay, so just one more card for easy does it, please. Oh, okay, straight out the back. Guardian angels, okay. Past life, oh wow, okay. And one for prosperity. Ooh, and two for okay. This is a really strong card out of read out of the pack actually. Right. And one more card here actually, and then we'll be done. Okay, oh wow, okay, bold as well. So this came out for Gigi, bold came out for Gigi also. So I think we're going to start here actually, because that's where I started right off the bat. I feel like this girl either has in her life at the moment a boyfriend. I'm not really sure actually, but I get this feeling that maybe he's more hidden or more in the background. But there's a question mark over this. You know, there's a question mark over this. It's either, I feel, okay, I get this feeling like there are two people actually. I'm not sure about this, but I get the feeling that there are two people. And this is about a decision between the two of them. One is the right person, one is the not the right person. And she knows who that is. She just needs to connect into that and make that decision. But this is really quite important actually. There's a lot of really interesting things in here, but I really feel that at the moment, this is like really, really quite important. I know that Bella loves horses. I get a feeling that when I get this feeling that she spends a lot of time around children that are younger actually than herself. But that's not really what I'm getting from this. What I'm getting from this is that there seems to be a question of, I don't know, I'm going to say almost inheritance or settlement in relation to the family. And there's been question about how this should be handled. Should it be this or should it be that? I mean, I guess they've got quite a complicated family structure because a lot of people there's been a number of multiple partners and different children, sort of like half children, you know, half stepchildren and all this kind of stuff. So I get a feeling that this is, I don't know if it's an issue at the moment. I do feel it is an issue at the moment, and most people in the family seem to be happy, but this seems to represent a real, this is very heartfelt for Bella actually, and it comes down to this sort of fairness, and I think it's going to be handled fairly. I do get the feeling that, you know, there will be a feeling of fairness that comes with it. Okay, I see a lot of really strength in this woman's reading, actually. She is somebody that is quite headstrong, but I'm going to say headstrong in a really good way. I mean, here is the bold card, here is independent, and it's connected with not the karmic cycle as such, but more to do with the fact this, I feel in this reading, the past life represents a separation from being a child into being an adult. So this is going from being a child independent and being, you know, your own individual adult self, and being able to make your own decisions. I see a lot of money around Bella. I think she's going to make, she's made a lot of money. I think she's going to make a lot more money. And she's going to, and not only just abundance in terms of money, but also in true love. This is a girl that really, you know, she has this very strong desire, and this, here we go, strong heart desire, actually. But I get this feeling of, and it comes back to this, you know, going from being sort of like younger to being a fully grown independent adult. I get this feeling of, I get this feeling that when she was younger, that she was taken advantage of slightly. And maybe not taken advantage, maybe that's maybe too strong. A little bit, I think we started off with this actually, a little bit sort of, you know, not forgotten, but not as front and center, shall we say, let's put it that way. But this wealth here, you know, the abundance cuts across to true love, and that's also very relevant. But this really is in connection with her work, and connected to a project, also very artistic. I mentioned in Gigi's reading that she was actually very artistic, and that's also very true for Bella here. I can see there's an arts card in here, but this is more in connection with the actual project that's going to bring her this prosperity. And it's something that she is really, it's something that's a true heart's desire for her. It's something that she really wants to make happen, and I can see this happening for her actually. Whatever the project is, it's very creative, it's very connected into the world of arts and expression through that, and I can see her achieving that. There's a little bit of concern here, because there was concern here as well, wasn't there, in relation to the family? And I get this feeling coming back here as well, that there is concern also, and it's connection to do with the family. There needs to be an acceptance that everything's okay, and that she's okay, and that going forward things will be just fine for her actually. She doesn't need to hold herself back. I get this feeling that with Bella, she holds herself back slightly, and it comes back to this sort of like, and also I felt this energy actually with Gigi, this desire to actually please, this desire to actually, I get this feeling of, you know, I'm a good girl. You know, I want to be seen as a good girl. I want to be seen as a hard worker. I want to, you know, I don't want to upset anybody. And I very much get this, you know, the same energy with her. Although I feel that Bella's actually a bit more, I'm going to say a bit more feisty actually. I'm going to say a little bit more feisty. And this is gonna stand her in good stead actually. She comes into this project that she wants to bring into life. I can see great things for her actually, great returns, which is interesting. I think again, she's gonna surprise people. She's definitely gonna surprise people with it. Okay, so we're going to look at the animal totem spirit energy here. Oh, okay. And Gigi had this otter as well, I think, from memory. Okay, family is really important, so important. Okay. these girls, both of them actually. Oops, okay, last one, okay. Okay, so this girl, Bella, has a strong connection to the family connection, and the mother energy is very important to her. You know, she likes to be part of that sort of system and that dynamic. It makes her feel comforted, it makes her feel loved, makes her feel connected. But you know, this is her true energy here actually, and also here we'll come to the starfish also, is that, you know, in order to bring this about, she needs to bring forward this shark energy. Sharks are apex predators. They are people, they are not people, they are animals that rule and dominate the environment that they are in. They go after what they want. They don't do it indiscriminately though. They're very particular about what they go after. They know what they're after, and they utilize everything, the ecosystem and the other creatures in the sea, to help them get to their, you know, to meet the ends that they're after actually. And also we've got a lot of water energy here. So I don't know what star sign she is. Maybe she's Aquarius, not sure. Maybe somebody can tell me in the comments below, but a lot of water energy here. Starfish are really interesting. I think the most interesting thing about a starfish is that you can cut it in half and it will grow back and it will repair itself. I think that's I think out of everything about the starfish, I think that is the most incredible thing, is it not? You can chop a starfish in half and it will replicate its, you know, the other half itself. And I get this feeling, and this, I mean, if you think about it, there's this division as well between these two energies, this sort of home energy and the shark energy. If you think about it, this is quite a division. And I feel that with Bella, she can actually, I didn't get this feeling with Gigi actually, but with Bella I get this feeling that she can cut herself in half actually. She can cut herself in half and she can devote half her energy to this and half of her energy to that, and she'll grow back the other half, so she'll have, you know, two wholes that coexist, if that makes sense. And you know, this comes back to sort of this boldness and this independence and you know, all of this energy here actually. Yeah, I think she's going to do really interesting things, Bella. Once again, just like Gigi, in the artistic realm, both of them are very outdoorsy, both of them are very connected to nature, both of them are very artistic in nature also. And I think we're going to see, you know, is it going to be together? I know it's not going to be together. I don't think it is going to be together. This is very much, and it comes back to this independence. You know, Bella really wants to step into her own self and her own light and create her own destiny for herself. And I can see that happening actually. And, you know, a really strong reading. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to like, share and subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. I do private readings. We're all gods and goddesses of our own lives. If you'd like to reach out and connect to me, that would be amazing also. In the meantime, I'm sending you all of my love. Look after yourselves and look after each other. And until the next time, that's great. Thanks. Bye.